Welcome back to the Underground Broadcast. Straight from the underground. Cheers, everybody.
Live.
You know what it is when we do what it is that we do, motherfuckers. Let me hit it for our very own Anthony Tibbetts, who is here first.
I spent 8 years trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply
a dancing clown that's been convicted of 38 murders.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
See anything you like? See anything you like?
Hey, Tibbetts, get your ass away from there. Cheers, Tibbetts. And let's hear it for San Fernando Valley's very own Street Teetotaler.
Yeah, but you know, while you were singing that, I wrote another tune. You know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
But you know, while you were singing that, I wrote another tune. You know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah. Getting buzzed.
What you got that costume on for, man? You ain't no cholo, you're a culo. You ain't no cholo, you're a culo. Takes a lot of cojones to be a cholo. You ain't no goddamn cholo. Why you got that on? Why you got that costume on? Because that's all it is. For you, it's just a costume. Take it off, homie. Take it off.
Cheers today! Hope you're doing okay over there. And speak of the devil, none other than our very own Super Saiyan Goku has just arrived.
I want to have the world's most comfortable pair of ultra soft.
Cheers, Joko! Thank you for being here, motherfucker! And you know it's always
Live.
And this is for y'all motherfuckers right here. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a good week. I hope you're safe indoors, staying warm. It's been hell of a storms. I hope Gomer Kyle, hope he's okay. Hope he shows up. I don't know if he will. I know they got a lot of snow over there. Y'all stay safe. But let's get this show on the road because I do have a big fucking show because too much shit went on this week. And you know how it is when we do what it is that we do on this show. So let's get it moving on. Again, help us get monetized on YouTube because they're being dicks. They made it even worse. So this eligibility is just so that we can have super chats and sell shirts and shit. It's not for them to monetize us. There's another shit to get monetized, and we're not even close to that. We have to have 1,000 subscribers for them to put commercials on our shit. And like 40,000 hours views and 3 million this and 3 million. Fuck you, YouTube. So I guess it's just saying we're never gonna make any money on this fucking channel. So make sure you send us some money on our Ko-Fi donation page. Ko-Fi.com, the Underground Broadcast. We don't have a goal right now, but if people start sending us money, we'll make another goal for something. Last time we bought AI, so our program is now sponsored by AI, as you will see tonight and every other night from now on, motherfuckers. That's right. We're streamlining this whole show to AI. We're not doing any of the hard work anymore. Send this shit to social media, say hello, all that ass, stay up to date with all that ass right here. I don't know. We don't have a Rumble yet because we need 20 subscribers apparently to get one of that ass, whatever it's called. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Just remember to click on the motherfucking like and the subscribe to stay up to date with all your weekly recap news that you didn't see and all those other badass channels that have millions of subscribers that you already watch and subscribe to during the week. So in case you miss one of their videos, you might get the lowdown here. Cheers. I know. I'm not doing a good job trying to promote the channel here, but I try my best. Yes, Tony, I will fire it up because I need to loosen the fuck up for all the bullshit we're about to talk about. And believe me, the bullshit is nice and thick this week, coming out of the ass of the television, and mostly Yahoo News, because that's where we get a lot of this ass from. Cheers, everybody! Remember, happy Friday! And it's always
live.
All right. Let's get this fucking show on the road. Let's get this started for you motherfuckers. And we're gonna start with the weekly political news. God damn it. Work, Joe Biden.
Is on. Hello. Hello, no ho. Okay.
In the Ice Age, how much taxes did people pay?
Richard Nixon, surprisingly, had problems.
You could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to
The dark side is very powerful in Biden.
That's a banana republic without the banana.
I'm being indicted for you. Thanks a lot.
Jesus was arrested.
His gaggle of crackpot lawyers.
I'd say sometimes to a lawyer, are you sure you want to represent me?
His weight is listed 215.
He looks good, and he looks hard.
You'd rather let
What?
Fucking Trump. Anyways, we're gonna start this week with the former mayor of New York City. He is back in jail. I'm talking about none other than good old Rudy Giuliani. He was back in court this week. And he's being ordered by the court to pay these black women that he lost this lawsuit to and shit. And guess what, fellas? This old man was held in contempt of court this week. The judge says, I've had enough of your bickering and your bitch ass. You know, usually when people come in through my courtroom, the lawyer does all the talking. I've never heard so much ass coming out of the mouth of a motherfucker like you, Rudy Giuliani. Fuck you. You're contempt in my court. That's what the judge said and shit. And now this motherfucker is ordering this dumbass to pay these women. And if he doesn't have to pay because he says he don't have any money, I don't have any money. He's been saying that's been his defense this whole time. I'm sleeping on somebody's couch and shit. The judge is all like, don't give me that bullshit. We know that you have 4 World Series Yankees rings and shit. 4 of them. You didn't even play basketball, you old fuck. So you can sell those or give them to those black women so they can fucking sell them for drugs or whatever it is they're gonna fucking buy it with. Yeah, we want your 4 Yankee World Series rings right now, Giuliani. Hand them over. And we also know you have a Joe Maggiano signed jersey with blood and cum stains still on it from that party he was at. We want that too, you son of a bitch. And your Mercedes-Benz and your penthouse in Florida. We want it all. Yeah. Apparently the motherfucker still owes these black ladies $150 fucking million. Man, that's the first time that any black woman's ever won the lottery in New York right there. It's coming out of a lawsuit and Rudy Giuliani's ass. It's shit. Well. I'm glad the tables have turned. All right. And they're finally coming back and telling these motherfuckers, you're not going to be rich anymore. Hand over your belongings. They're going to the poors. so they can fucking spend it on bullshit and be more poor than they were before because they're gonna do more drugs, drink more beer. God bless America. Cheers! Fuck you, Giuliani. This motherfucker. Why the fuck does he have fucking 4 Yankee rings? Oh, just because you were the mayor when they won the series? I don't give a fuck who you are, motherfucker, unless you're the guy out there pitching or batting or sweating and getting dirty and sliding on those bases. You don't deserve a fucking ring at all. I'm just putting it like that. They're lucky they give the coach one. The coach doesn't deserve one either. That son of a bitch, just he should be happy with all the hundreds of millions of dollars and gay orgies he gets as compensation. But they still get fucking a ring. The only people that deserve rings are the players, you sons of bitches. They're the ones out there doing all the fucking athletic work. The ones with the real talent. That's all I'm trying to say. Fuck you, Giuliani. Give away your sports memorabilia. You don't need it, you dick. Alright, moving on. From Rudy Giuliani. I don't know what kind of Italian name, how you pronounce that bullshit. Get your ass back to the old country, old man. It's America. Anyways, congratulations to newly re-elected Speaker of the House, Republican Mike Johnson, this Clark Kent looking motherfucker. Let's go, MAGA!
Live.
Cheers, Mikey Johnson! Remember this motherfucker a few weeks ago? He knew that the minute Trump won the election, he changed his mind. Remember, he's like, I don't want to have a debate about these silly, what is a man, what is a woman. And then Trump won, and he came back from lunch, and he's all like, of course I know that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. Backtracking his words. Oh shit, I don't want to get fired by Ramaswamy and Elon Musk once they take office. This pussy. This guy's the perfect guy to have in there because this guy's scared of everything. This guy's gonna do everything Trump, Ramaswamy, and Elon Musk tell him to do. You'd know it too. Oh, he's perfect. But I got some clips here of his acceptance speech, not the full speech. Now I gotta put 20-minute speech and bore the shit out of you. There's only 4 of you watching right now. You're all gonna leave and shit. So I put only the best parts, or the boring parts. Anyways, just watch this video. Sons of bitches.
The path of prosperity has long been paved with policies that put America and Americans first. And that is what we will champion in the 119th Congress. We have a mandate, and that was shown in the election cycle. The people want an America First agenda. They do. Sadly, for the past 4 years of divided government, too many politicians in Washington have done the opposite. Open borders and overregulation have destroyed our cities and stifled innovation. Inflation and weak leadership have left Americans poorer, and they have placed our country in a perilous position. That's right. A groundswell of Americans from every state, race, and religion who now demand that we put the interest of Americans first again. And we will. And we will. Whatever the future may look like, if we do our jobs now, we can help ensure that our civic virtues will endure. That this nation will still be an example to all the world for its greatness and its example of self-government. And that in spite of our great challenges and even our disagreements and our healthy debates, this extraordinary institution, the People's House, will still be standing strong. Thank you all so much, and God bless America.
I don't know, fellas. It felt like it was all a little bit one-sided. Like maybe half of the room was bitter about something, or they were not happy. I don't know. It was tension in the air for sure. But it was time to celebrate. Some people don't like to be told the truth, you know. Some people don't like to be told the truth, you know, when they fucking... Here you go, son of a bitch. You see that? That's your shit that you forgot to flush down the toilet, you disgusting piece of shit. Yeah. And then they're all like, you should have flushed the toilet, you dumbass. Uh-huh. I'd embarrass you in front of everyone here, you idiot. Yeah. That's exactly what happened right there. That's exactly what happened. So yeah, it was silence. Silence from half of the assembly. But, as always, one brave soul decided to stand up and be the voice of the voiceless. There's a reason they don't have a voice, we'll tell you right now. But it was none other than representative of the Virgin Islands, Stacy Plaskett. I think that's how you say your name. You might say, you know, she is from the island. So Stacy Plaskett, or some shit like that. I don't know what kind of accent they have over there in the Virgin Islands. You motherfuckers, don't come at me like that. Anyways, this lady was not having it that this man won and shit. And so she came out and spoke her mind and did what happened.
Northern Mariana, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and the District of Columbia were not called, representing collectively 4 million Americans. Mr. Speaker, collectively the largest per capita of veterans in this country.
Does the gentlelady have a parliamentary
I ask why they were not called. This body and this nation has a territories and a colonies problem. What was supposed to be temporary has now effectively become permanent. We must do something about this problem.
The gentlelady is no longer recognized.
Fucking not even with the mic off can you shut this lady up. Did you hear her? I have a voice and I will be heard from the Virgin Islands. Man, I want to know why my vote and the vote of my people did not count. I'll tell you why, you dumbass. Because you're not a state. All right, only she says millions of Americans did not get their vote counted. You motherfucker, unless you pay taxes like the rest of us, you're not an American. You're owned property, and you're lucky that you get aid whenever a goddamn hurricane passes through your shitty little island and destroys it, you dumbass. If you actually would vote when it's on your ballot, do you want to become a state of America? And if you would vote yes, and you would actually become a state, like they've been asking you for the past 2-3 decades, maybe your vote would actually count when we have a fucking election and vote for officials. You dumbass. Why is she even allowed there? They're not even a state. God damn it. Oh my god. I don't know. This is why nothing ever gets done in fucking Washington, is because people like this are being let in the fucking building. Alright. Doesn't matter. This man has been appointed. All right, and he will set things straight once again in this country. And there's it's showing that things are being set straight. And I'll tell you why. Because this week, if you all didn't know, a very important bill was passed. And the bill is called the Laken-Riley Act. And it was passed, and this says that any motherfucking Salvadoreño or any motherfucking Mexican or from Ecuador or Spain or any fucking Arab or Chinese motherfucker, anybody who wasn't born in America that comes here, rapes, murders, and fucking just kills a little girl, a little 22-year-old med student from college, guess what? You're gonna go to jail here in America. You're gonna get tried in America, and you're getting the death penalty, motherfucker. That's right. That's what the bill says. No longer it's all like, oh, he's from Ecuador. He needs to go to Ecuador so then they can trial him. Yeah, and let him loose so he can sneak back into the country and rape someone else and kill them. Son of a bitch. I'm glad this passed. I am fucking glad. Because I'm sick and tired of people denying the fact that a lot of these murderers and rapists that are out there right now are actually not from this country. Yeah. That's some idiot, like 3-4 months ago, come on here and be like, oh, why are you being disrespectful to your people? They ain't my people. Those are not my fucking people. I'll tell you who my people are, because all my people, all my uncles, my aunts, hell, even my own fucking father, they paid the money, they studied, they went through the loop, through all jumping through hoops and standing on one leg and doing everything Uncle Sam asked them to do before Uncle Sam made them official fucking citizens. Yeah. And let me tell you one thing, for a motherfucker who goes through the hell, and it is a hell of a process to become a fucking citizen here, for a motherfucker who goes through it, you don't become a citizen right away. You're on probation, motherfucker, for 3 years, and if you fuck up once, even one speeding ticket, you're out. They don't give you your citizenship. You cannot fuck up for those 3-year probations. But guess what? Thanks to Mr. Biden, someone like this motherfucker can come over here illegally, not do it the right way like my people did it, do it illegally, and get a hotel, get a job, get freedom, and all this shit immunity, all these benefits and all this ass, and then they go and rape a little girl who's going to college, and they kill her, take her away from her family. Yeah. Meanwhile, the motherfuckers who came here legally and did everything Uncle Sam asked them to do and paid the money and suffered and studied and all his ass, learned English, all those motherfuckers, they don't get any benefits until after their 3-year probation period of being here. You tell me what is fucked up in this country and what isn't. This ain't my people. These are murderers, rapists, and killers. They need to get the fuck out of this country because they're not my fucking people. They may be the same color as me, but they're not my fucking people. So fuck you. Cheers, everybody. Now you would have thought an act like this, a bill, passed like that. Nah, motherfucker. They debated this for hours. Alright? And it went exactly how you think it fucking went. 264 motherfuckers from both Republican and Democrats. 216 Republicans, which was, only 3 of them said no. 206 because I don't know what the fuck they were on home because they're like 80 years old and they haven't been shown up to work for the past 3 years and they're still getting a paycheck. Those 3 motherfucking Republicans right there, they're too damn old to show up to work, but they're still getting a paycheck. They didn't vote. But 216 say yes. 48 Democrats said yes. So 264 motherfuckers says, yes, get these murderers in jail. But I don't know why. 159 fucking Democrats. 159 said, no, he needs to be free. He needs to give him some money, give him a job. Don't worry, he's got Medicaid and shit. There's a suite in the Marriott. We can put that guy in. Don't worry. That little girl, she wasn't doing good in school anyways. Oh. It pisses me off when I see bullshit like this. Stuff that is so fucking obvious that should be voted yes by everyone in the goddamn building. And somehow, it's still decisive. Oh my God. Oh my God. Should we put poison in the water, in America's water? And this is the vote. We don't know. Yes, no, I don't know. This is an obvious fucking shit. God damn it. Pray for this country, my friends. Pray for this country, because we are in some serious fucking shit. Just like the country of Canada. Oh, yeah. A country that is in debt. Not only are they in debt, but their people are sick, they're hungry, they're poor, and all they have is drugs and alcohol to forget their pains and worries and listen to Drake all the time. But even Drake is over because Kendrick Lamar murdered his career, and now Canada has nothing to be thankful for except for Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. God damn it. And maybe Bryan Adams. He's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, so this guy came out this week and he said, hey, I cannot fix what I broke, and I think I want to quit. But I won't quit until you find a replacement, because I'm a nice guy. Find a replacement, a guy who can do my job better, and then I'll leave, okay? But I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. Please. And he said it exactly like that, because you know he's openly a feminist. He identifies as a feminist openly, so he said it exactly like that. Come on, guys, please. I quit. Oh my god. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to stay up to date with all your weekly political, pop culture, and comic book nerd shit.
Live.
I can't wait to see who the fuck. You tell me. All right. This is a country that hopefully we were really close. We were on the brink of heading in that direction. We were. I think our country was on the brink, was at a crossroads, and it was heading in the direction that Canada went. And we're seeing right now where Canada is right now. In serious shit. So I ask you all to pray, not for this man. Oh, I'm sorry, this feminist man. Gotta represent, you know what I'm saying? Not to this feminist man, but pray for this country and its people. Because like I told you, we lucked out. Because soon, one majestic, brave man will take office and liberate this great nation of ours. Cheers!
Live.
Oh my God. Donald J. Trump. He don't give a fuck. And of course, the savior, after hearing this news, decided to continue to troll the shit out of Trudeau in this country. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. He continues with his rhetoric about he's going to make Canada the 51st state, or is it the 52nd state? Maybe the 50th. I don't know how many states we have, all right? I haven't counted the fucking stars in a while, motherfucker, since I was a little boy. I know we got like 2 states since I was a little boy. I'm that old, all right? Anyways, yeah, he keeps trolling motherfuckers, keeps saying that Canada's gonna become the next state of America. We're gonna cut your taxes, the economy's be better, and you're gonna be a greater nation. Look at this beautiful map, the way it's gonna look. Oh, good old Manifest Destiny, everybody. Do y'all know what Manifest Destiny is, children? That is the good old American, it was the philosophy of America that the entire landmass of North America and South America, everything on the east, everything belonged to the United States, and it was our destiny to conquer it all and to own it. So yeah, that's when they started expanding, and that's why it got so big, because every president believed in that shit. But we only got so big before motherfuckers started voting pussies into the White House, and these pussies says, we can't be just taking stuff from people. And so then we stopped. But anyways, this guy's a troll, and he posted this. And of course, the feminist Justin Trudeau cannot stay quiet to this kind of insult. And the man replied, and he said, "There isn't a snowball's chance in hell that Canada would become part of the United States. Workers and communities in both our countries benefit from being each other's biggest trading and security partners. Yeah. Well, luckily Trump has a good team on his side, and he has a good right-hand man, because right away Elon Musk replied to this ass and said, "Girl, you're not the governor of Canada anymore, so it doesn't matter what you say, you pussy." Cheers!
Live.
Oh my God, this is gonna be, the next 4 years are going to be the most entertaining that we've ever had in American history. I was gonna say politics, but no. Whatever happens the next 4 years, it's changing history forever. Or it might just actually end it. That's it. It's the end of times. It's the end of days. We're here in the cusp at the beginning, fellas. Here to witness this. Two witnesses, they say. Yeah. Who knows when they'll come? They're gonna be good. This is gonna be really, really fucking good. This man is already on a mindset of manifest destiny, where he's already also talked about that he wants Greenland for the United States. Let's take Greenland, he's saying. He's been saying it. We've been hearing it. He wants to buy it. And I think some politicians are taking this asshole seriously. They are. People are actually talking about, well, it would actually cost the United States. I've been seeing news reports. It actually cost the United States this much money, and it'll actually benefit everyone in the world because there's nothing there but like a little village and shit. This is getting out of hand. It really did. It got so out of hand that Trump sent his son over there. And he said, hey, go over there and find out how much this shit costs. Find out if it's worth it. And find out what's going on. And report back to me and shit. Like I said, these motherfuckers surprised. There ain't nothing but snow over there. They're not valuable to no one and shit. There ain't no hidden archaeological fucking tombs or pyramids or flying saucers down there. This is fucking Greenland. There ain't nothing over there, man. I don't give a shit if we get Greenland. We should sink it. That's like, you know what Greenland there? Greenland is a fucking territory that's very easy for the Chinese or the Russians to land and aim bombs at us or to invade. So the easiest thing to do is to sink it. We should just sink. It's all just ice anyways. Shoot one of those lasers that you have in the satellites that you shoot and make the hurricanes with, and you shoot and make the fires. We'll talk about the fires later, fellas. Shoot one of those lasers down there and melt all the ice in Greenland and sink it. Yeah. Might flood the world, but it's okay. It's worth it. We'll take out the Britons and we'll take out the Middle East with the water. Cheers! Trump and his crazy ideas. But he's not done there. This motherfucker. See, this is a president. Because he's thinking about expansion and making moves before he's even president. Because he already came out this week and he's pissed off a lot of people. A lot of fucking people. But he came out and he said, we're going to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Holy shit.
A future date pretty soon we're going to change, because we do most of the work there and it's ours. We're going to be changing sort of the opposite of Biden, where he's closing everything up, essentially getting rid of $50 to $60 trillion worth of assets. We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name.
Yeah. And we're going to take it by force, too, motherfuckers. If they even try anything, we're going to head over there down to Acapulco Beach with our best special ops motherfuckers. We're going to fucking take care of all the cartels, take them all, get all these motherfuckers a clean house and shit. That lady president's going to be in the fucking toilet with her tampons shitting herself. God damn it. Trump, take us to the promised land. Take us to where America is everywhere. Cheers!
Live.
And I gotta hit it for this channel's very own Gomer Kyle!
What's your name, scumbag?
Gomer Pyle.
Private Pyle, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to wipe that stupid-looking grin off your face, or I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you! 1, 2, 3!
Shazam!
Cheers, Gomer! Thank you for being here. I hope you're being safe over there in Tennessee. I know you got snow finally, so be safe. Stay warm, my friend, and know that the Son of Man loves you. Cheers! And remember, it's always
Live.
You know how we do when we do what it is that we do. Cheers. All right. Well, Donald Trump was asked this week again about those mysterious drones that, you know what, we still don't have an answer to. A lot of fucking sneaky shit was going on. They're seeing drones taking pictures of people. They're big size of cars, small cars all over New Jersey, flying over to New York, flying over to Pennsylvania and Virginia Beach. And then they're flying over military bases, taking pictures, and then going into the ocean and boarding motherships and shit like that. They were saying Iranian motherships, maybe. They don't know. Because Joe Biden says, oh, it's nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because no one tells me anything. I'm an old man. Well, they asked Trump about it, and this is what Donald Trump had to say this week.
I said then Canada should be our 51st state. That's where we are now.
That story that kind of disappeared very suddenly. Do you have any idea whatever happened to the drones?
What happened to drones?
Well, you had said that you knew you thought the government knew what was happening with these drones over New Jersey. There were some by Bedminster.
I don't know. They're over Bedminster a lot. So
what happened?
I'm going to give you a report on drones about 1 day into the administration, because I think it's ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going on with the drones. And it's not only with me. Glenn was telling me today that in Virginia they have drones all over the place too, and nobody's reporting it. I don't know why they're not. Do you want to say something about
just one quick comment, which is we are home to the largest naval base in the world in Quantico, and we house a lot of the SEAL teams and have a huge national security infrastructure. And now for 2 years running, we have had drone incursion over secure airspace, and we still don't know why. And I think that's absolutely unacceptable. And I think President Trump and the new leadership coming in, I think will work diligently to understand who's behind this and what we do in order to stop the digital surveillance of all of our secure infrastructure.
Is it dangerous?
Well, I can tell you this. While we were dealing with a terrorist attack in New Orleans, we had drones being thrown over our nuclear reactors in Louisiana. And we brought that attention to the FAA. We've been asking the FAA to give these states the ability to mitigate these drones, and it's sitting on some bureaucrat's desk. And that's real.
Nobody knows. They don't want to talk about it. Go ahead, Governor. You were saying.
I was just going to say we have drones in Wyoming flying over our infrastructure as well. And it's incredibly frustrating that we not only have no way of knowing what it is, but nobody knows how to deal with them.
They don't want to talk about it, and nobody knows why. They don't want to talk about it. That could be us sending drones. I hope that's the case. Us doing it and doing research, and maybe they don't want to talk about it from that standpoint. I hope it's not an enemy, but we're going to find out on the 21st, the day after. You have to give me a little time for the inauguration, but shortly thereafter we'll give you a report on it. We'll tell you exactly what it is. They know, and it's very strange that they aren't talking about it.
They know, and it's strange they're not talking about it. He also said, are they enemies? I hope they're not enemies. The other guy from New Orleans, this is the freaky part that I was like, what the fuck? He said, during the terrorist attack, there was suddenly drones flying over our nuclear base. Our base there, our military base. So what if the terrorist attack was some kind of diversion for these drones to get in there and take pictures and shit? Fucking aliens. We're getting disclosure in 2025. We're getting disclosure January 21st, according to Trump. That's what I think it is. Yeah. I think we're getting aliens. I think they're first gonna say, Trump is gonna say, they don't know what they are. They're extraterrestrial. They're surveilling us. We don't know if they're enemies. We're trying to make contact. The lies are gonna start spewing out of every media outlet out there. Guys, before you believe anything they say on TV, know that they have always been here. They have always been here. So they're gonna lie to you. Don't believe anything they say about them. Because they are the true rulers of us all. In the shadows, pulling the strings, making our lives what they are. And our lives are not good. Alright? Our lives are evil. So don't believe anything they say. Just me trying to explain to you. Anyways, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and the notifications to stay up to date with all that ass. Let's get into what everyone's been talking about all week long in the political news. Because it finally happened. After a week-long Illuminati Freemasonry process of mummification and rituals, they finally had Jimmy Carter's funeral. Pretend funeral. Because there's no corpse in there. I told you, they already did the ritual. They hung him on a cross. They burned him. They did all this weird shit. Right? They feasted on some of his toes. I don't know. They did some weird shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now they all have the strength and the power of the gods. Or some bullshit like that. God bless you, Jimmy Carter. May you rest in peace. Jimmy Carter. His funeral went down. And it was a who's who of fucking political people. Ex-presidents, ex-wives and whores and losers. Everybody was there. Everybody. But the one thing that everyone keeps fucking talking about was Trump and fucking Obama. Trump and fucking Obama joking around, laughing, talking, saying jokes during the whole thing. Like a couple of teenage boys in high school. Oh, somebody died. Man, who gives a fuck? And they're just there, chilling, beering it up, being fucking pals, like motherfuckers in the goddamn woke pal. Live. All that shit. Oh. And there's still people walking around saying, oh, how could Obama, how could he do this to us? How could he lower himself to that level and, you know, to have conversations and smile and laugh with that disgusting racist, that fat rapist, racist? How? They were saying. That's all I kept hearing and saying. Oh, how? They sounded like fucking Native Americans. Well, I'll tell you how. Let's not pretend, motherfuckers, that these people are not fucking friends. That they haven't known each other for years. Alright, let's not pretend we don't know about Skull and Bones. Let's not pretend we don't know about Bohemian Grove. All that shit is real, okay? Alex Jones snuck in there, took all that video. It's all there. It's real. It's on the internet. Don't worry. Let's not pretend. Why is anybody surprised? They go to gay clubs, have sex orgies, they fuck little girls with Jeffrey Epstein. It's all there. The pictures are there. Why are people still in fucking denial when you see it with your own fucking eyes? That these people are not enemies. They're friends. It's a group of friends. Hang out and shit. All competing for the role of who's in charge, who's got the power currently. You know what I'm saying? They're a group of friends, but they're all like, fuck you, I'm gonna win it this year, motherfucker. And right now they're angry. They're angry that this man won it. Oh my God. It's pretty crazy, man, when you look at this. Because people, like, this is as real as it's gonna get. This is really what it's like. There is no two-party system. There is no Republicans. There is no Democrats. There is no right or left. There probably are a bunch of idiot senators and congressmen that have that mentality. But the guys at the top, they're all like, it's the same coin. Heads or tails, it's the same quarter we're holding. Doesn't matter. These guys know what's up. These guys know what's up. It is kayfabe. You're right. It's all kayfabe. This is wrestling. Wrestling at its best. But this is backstage. This is them at the Hall of Fame, chilling at somebody's funeral, hanging out. Hey, remember when we did this and shit? I mean, this is... it's amazing that the veil was finally shown. It was pulled. It was pulled out of the eyes, and the media showed it to everyone. And the idiots still ask, how can he do this to us? Why did Obama do this to us? You morons. It's there in front of your eyes. Anyways, I took the liberty to take a lot of these cuts and scenes because a lot of interesting stuff happened. So from here on, I present to you Curb Your Politicians, the show. Enjoy, my friends. Hopefully I don't get banned or fucking given a copyright strike for putting Curb Your Enthusiasm's music and shit. But let's keep going with today's episode, because a little later the unthinkable happened, and none other than the great Kamala Khan showed up, and this happened. Then of course, the inevitable happened, and Uncle Sleepy Joe showed up late as usual. So yeah, I mean, it was a crazy event. I mean, I think Bush got up and during one of these scenes to go take a piss, and when he came back, he was all he tapped fucking Obama in the stomach like a badass, and Bill looked whooped the whole time. It was crazy. But then eventually it came to, and Trump and Obama were just joking around the whole time. But eventually it came down to, the culmination. And Uncle Joe got up and did the eulogy for everyone.
Leaders of the clergy, distinguished guests, most importantly, the Carter family. In April 2021, Jill and I visited Jimmy and Rosalind on a warm spring day down in Plains, Georgia. We wanted to see them.
A few minutes later.
A deep friendship that started in 1974. I was a 31-year-old senator, and I was the first senator outside of Georgia, maybe the first senator, to endorse his candidacy for president. It was an endorsement based on what I believe is Jimmy Carter's enduring attribute: character. Character.
20 minutes later.
Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and all thy mind and all thy soul, and love thy neighbor as thyself. Easy to say, but very, very difficult to do. In his life, in this life.
A few hours later.
Jimmy Carter did justly, loved mercy, walked humbly. May God bless a great American, a dear friend, and a good man. May he be raised up on eagle's wings and bear you on the breath of dawn and make you to shine like the sun and hold you in the palm of his hand. God bless you, Jimmy Carter.
By the way, that soldier that just fucking fell right there, that really fucking happened. I ain't lying. That guy was just fucking waiting there and shit for the casket, and he fell. You know what that is from? You're not supposed to lock your knees when you're standing straight. If you lock your knees, you stop the circulation. And you're standing like that, you're not supposed to lock your knees. You're supposed to be just a little bit loose just to let the circulation. You lock your knees, I promise you're gonna pass out just like that motherfucker. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. And then when they try standing like that for more than a minute, and they'll fucking pass out, those idiots. What a fucking shit show.
Live.
I mean, if this doesn't prove to you that politicians are bullshit, that these group of people are obviously not in charge of anything and make zero decisions, I don't know where the proof. This is more proof than anything, just to see these group of people here. It's shit. Oh my God. People need to wake up. Wake the fuck up. There's obviously something bigger going on. These guys are just celebrities put in power. And here they are, hanging out, chilling, not giving a fuck. While the rest of y'all are wondering, why? I'll tell you why. Because of money and aliens. All right. We're done with this. Jimmy Carter's experience and shit. We did talk about Kamala Khan there. She was humiliated. She didn't look at anybody the whole fucking night. I'll show you the picture again, but it's true. She did not, where is it? I'm fucking high as fuck. She didn't look at anybody anybody in that fucking place. Trump, Biden. She didn't turn her face or nothing. I don't have it. Don't worry about it. Let me keep going. But her humiliation didn't stop there. Because earlier this week, she was forced to admit defeat in front of the House and the American people.
The state of the vote for the President of the United States, as delivered to the President of the Senate, is as follows. The whole number of the electors appointed to vote for President of the United States is 538. Within that whole number, the majority is 270. The votes for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes. Kamala D. Harris Kamala D. Harris of the state of California has received 226 votes.
So yeah, she was completely fucking humiliated. But no, my friends, this lady, she didn't take it sitting down drunk. Eventually she stood up to get another drink and bit back. And unfortunately, she bit back at the one man who was in her way at the time. And she took it out, unfortunately, on poor old Bernie Sanders. Here we go.
Stand right there. That is not your nature to just stand wherever you're told to stand. Give it a try. Give it a try. Stand right there. That is not your nature to just stand wherever you're told to stand. Give it a try. Give it a try.
Stand right there, old man. I know it's not in your nature to do as you're told, but give it a try. For once. In front of fucking people, bro. This is an elder. Yeah, she's old too and shit. But this is an elder. How do you speak to somebody in a position of power, an elder like this? How do you speak to someone like that too?
Stand right there. That is not your nature to just stand wherever you're told to stand. Give it a try. Give it a try.
She even... Stand right there. I know it's not in your nature to listen. She hit him. Give it a try. What the fuck, bro? People are all like, why? Why was she so rude to him? They're in the same party? It makes no sense. Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris are both Democrats. Why? Why was she being so rude? Well, no. Maybe she remembers what this old man said on the fucking TV a few weeks ago after the election.
This should not be a close election. And I think the Democrats, win or lose, have got to take a very hard look at themselves and ask how it could be that a significant majority of working class people in this country are prepared to vote for Donald Trump. And the truth is, what has got to happen is the Democrats have got to wake up and say, you know what? Instead of worrying about big money interests and campaign contributions from billionaires, we got to stand with the working class of this country. And we need an agenda that is a popular agenda.
It's too late, Sanders. You're too old to be fucking president. All right, even though you sound fucking smarter than the rest of them right now. Right now, everybody's like, God damn it, maybe we should have picked him a long time ago. It's over. His time has passed. All right, it's over. Y'all fucked up. Y'all should have voted this old man when you had a chance. Now we're stuck with these idiots. Oh my God. This is what happens. The old party is collapsing within itself. The people are fighting. You know, Democrats versus Democrats and shit. Republicans versus Republicans and shit. Homosexuals versus transsexuals and shit. Straights versus gays and lesbians. No, everyone versus lesbians because nobody likes them. But yeah, I mean, it's just getting crazy out there, fellas. It's just the political world is a scene that, frankly, the son of man wants nothing to do with. The only thing I want to do with is the motherfucking woke pack. Cheers!
Live.
Anyways, we're done with the weekly political news. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification button to stay up to date with all your weekly news and ass. Alright, we're done with the goddamn political news. Let's get into the weekly pop culture breakdown. And this week, let's start off with some good news, because there's a lot of bad news we're going to get into later. But let's start off with the good news. All right, congratulations to Demi Moore for winning her very first award ever in the history of her career of acting or taking her clothes off and being nude. This is the first award she's ever won in her life. Best Actress at the fucking Golden Globes for playing, I forget what their character's name was in The Substance. It's this lady. Okay, so I've seen The Substance, and I gotta tell you, it's a badass, disgusting, gory. I don't even know if it's a horror movie. It's disgusting. It's disgusting is all I gotta say. It's hot, and then it takes away the hotness because it starts getting nasty, and then she's not even hot that you're seeing them naked. It's not. You can see why it's not hot. But this is a spoilers channel, so if you're watching this and you don't want, you're fucked up because I'm gonna spoil it. It's basically an old actress. She does aerobics and shit. But the network doesn't want her anymore. They want someone young because she's old and shit. And so she's gotten plastic surgery, but they make fun of her because she's gotten too much plastic surgery and all this ass. And so then she meets some guy. Some guy gives her a card, and she calls the number, and they send her this video. And the video explains that it's like this substance that we can give you, this treatment, and the treatment will make a younger you. All right, and the younger you'll be in that body, but for 7 days. Then you have to go back to your old body, and be in that old body for 7 days while the other one recuperates, and then you switch. And I'll explain to you why in a little bit, and then you can switch back. And they told her those are the rules. You have to do that 7 days only. You cannot fuck up. And at first she thinks it's weird, she doesn't want to do it, but then life keeps getting worse and worse, and eventually she does it, and she calls the number, and they send her a package with really shady instructions that, I'm telling you, bro, I would not have, the instructions were so simple that I still would not have understood it. I would have done it wrong. But somehow this lady figured it out. Basically, what she does is she injects, she sticks a needle in her spine, and she pulls out this fluid out of it. All right. And then she injects this other fluid that the company gives her or wherever, because it's a secret package. She doesn't even know who these people are. And she injects that liquid into herself afterwards. And she's naked when she does this, by the way. Oh, yeah.
Live.
And it's her 50-some-year-old naked body. It's badass still. It's still badass, even though she's that old. But yes, it's her naked. And then she injects herself with this, and then she collapses on the floor. And while she collapses, she passes out, and what happens is inside her body starts twitching, and you see all this, and her back starts morphing, and her back starts opening, and out of her back this younger girl comes out naked also, which is awesome, by the way. This other little girl, this little younger little girl comes out, and she's hot and everything. And she's like, what the fuck? But it's her, you know, because it's the consciousness and now in this younger body. And it came out of her through the spine. And so now she's looking at her old body where the spine opens like that. And she's like, what the fuck? And she looks at the instructions. And so she sews up, she tells her to, here's the kit. Sew up the body. She sews it up and attach it to this feeding tube to the vein. And the fluid that you took out of your spine, attach it an IV, and that's what's going to sustain the old body for 7 days. All right, in 7 days, exactly 7 days, you have to come back and IV fluid into her vein, like vein to vein, and then the substance will go back into her old body, and she wakes up in her old body, and then she has to fucking do the same thing to her and take care of her with a feeding tube, while she develops more spinal fluid in order to do it again for 7 more days. All right. I don't want to spoil it for you because it gets getting worse because she starts breaking the rules and it starts getting pretty bad. This is a badass movie. It's a disgusting horror. I guess you could say a horror movie. It's a disgusting movie. This is the only way I could say it. And she did really, really, really fucking good in it. She was a really good actress, especially when she was nude. And that other little girl, too. They were great in it.
Live.
It's a good movie that I strongly recommend to all of you. Honestly, not just because they're nude, because it is a good fucking movie. And the soundtrack, I mean, the songs in that movie, they fucking rock, bro. I felt like I was young again on ecstasy or something. I was like, what the fuck, bro? This music's crazy. And the music hit at all the right points. Like, it was all like, you felt the anxiety of what was going on because of the music. It's fucking good. The director should have gotten some shit too, but definitely, I'm happy that she got her Golden Globe Award. Cheers to Demi fucking Sexy More. And cheers to her more because she's actually taking care of Bruce Willis. They're not even married anymore. I know she probably has some guy couple black guys she fucks, but she still takes care of that guy because he's going, you know, I mean, he's not there anymore. So cheers to her too for being a fucking amazing fucking person, straight up. So most of these rich actresses would have just been like, hey, I'm not married to him anymore. He can go fucking live in an old folks' homes. Let someone else take care of his old ass. You know? They're not doing that to him. They're taking care of him. So straight up, man, that's badass. That's family. You know? That's family. So cheers to her for that. Cheers to them. Congratulations always as well going out to Mr. Colin Farrell for the motherfucking Penguin Oswald Cobblepot. Live. From the Matt Reeves universe, not that stupid James Gunn bullshit that we're gonna talk about later. God damn it. This whole show should have stole all the awards. I'm telling you. Obviously, it's not gonna be in the Oscars because they can't be. I don't think they can be in the Oscars because Oscars are just movies, I think. But I don't know if it is in the Oscars. He should get it for sure. I don't think he can though, because this is some kind of fucking HBO Max show, not a movie. But god damn it, this is the best acting, the best prosthetics, the best story, except for the ending. One little thing in the ending. I don't want to talk about it. Fucking show, everything. This show is really fucking good. It's a work of art. It's a work of art. The fact that he won it doesn't even speak volumes to the rest of the cast and the actors and the cinematography and everything. The sets, everything was great. Everything was amazing. They even replaced, because obviously John Turturro or Turturro, whatever his name is, that fucking Arab motherfucker who always thinks he's Mexican or some shit. That motherfucker, he couldn't do it. He was busy filming another fucking movie. So they got that other guy from Law and Order to fucking film it. And they even made him look like him. So, like the other guy. So, I mean, I'm telling you, the makeup team was on fucking par. One of the best in Hollywood is the way I want to see it. Because you watch this show, I could not fucking see. I couldn't recognize Colin Farrell at all. It's nuts. It was nuts. This guy deserves it. This guy deserves it. For sure. And I hope he gets more, because I want to see him in the Batman 2 3 years from now. Fuck you, James Gunn. Dumbass. Talk about that later. Anyways. Congratulations, Colin Farrell. You deserve it, motherfucker. If you haven't seen The Penguin, you need to go fucking see it. It is fucking solid gold TV. If you even if you don't like comic book movies or are into any of that, it doesn't matter. Just watch it. You don't have to understand anything. Just watch it from episode 1. You'll be hooked. I promise. It's like Game of Thrones. I was like, hey, Game of Thrones ended, and I still hadn't watched it. I finally gave in. Let me see the first episode. I was hooked, and I binge watched everything in like a month or 2. Every day I was watching an episode. Oh, it was fucking amazing journey up until the end, and I was really pissed, just like everyone else. But go watch The Penguin. It's fucking good. It's fucking amazing. It's good television. It's good entertainment. It's Hollywood at its finest. Watch The Penguin. Moving on to more good news for these celebrity motherfuckers. None other than David Blunt. Well, you remember this guy? He was hospitalized. He's this guy. He's hospitalized like once a week nowadays. But remember, he did a concert. He was up there with an oxygen tank in Chicago because he was really excited. So he was up there with an oxygen tank, and then he gets on the mic and he says, "Hey, are you guys angry that I'm up here with an oxygen tank?" And the crowds are like, "Nah, we love you, you fat motherfucker." He's like, "Exactly. Fuck you, Snoop Dogg. Fuck you." This guy told us Snoop Dogg because Snoop Dogg said, I'm concerned about this man's weight in his life. But Chicago, the stadium full of hundreds of thousands of fans, are not concerned about this man's life. So he didn't give a fuck and continued his rock party like a rock star, party like a rock star. And so he ended up being hospitalized over the fucking holidays. Unfortunately, this man spent Christmas, some of the New Year's like this. But we have an update on all his ass. Don't worry, fellas. This man, this poor man, this rock star, he's making a change. He's got New Year's resolutions. He's out of the hospital and he's got New Year's resolutions. He says, "I just got out of the hospital. Now it's time to lock in step 1 of my 2-step plan." All right. My first fucking plan is to eat healthier. So he went ahead and bought some oranges that he's gonna dip in some caramel and then glaze them up with all these fucking sprinkles, nuts, and gummy bears. Cheers to eating healthy, he says. He says, "Step 2 is continue introducing healthy food options into my life." So he went to Wendy's and he bought a salad. But he made sure to ask for syrup for the morning breakfast so he can pour syrup all over that fucking salad, you know, instead of dressing. Just pour some fucking syrup on that motherfucker. So yeah, I mean, cheers to David Blunt, who's obviously trying to make a change in his life and becoming a better human being for 2025. My bet is that this guy dies in 2025.
Live.
Oh my God, David Bloods, God bless you, motherfucker. I hope you do get in shape. Just get the liposuction, motherfucker. Get that shit, that operation that they... You're rich, you son of a bitch. I'm sure the record company you're signed to has some kind of medical plan. Just tell them, begin the surgery where you tie my stomach down so I don't get hungry and shit. That shit works marvels for people. Cheers, David Bloods, yo motherfucker. God bless America and Americans for being gluttons, you know? Because in this country, we don't give a shit about how blessed we are or how fortunate we are. We really don't, man. You know, I am fortunate, or let me say it like this, because I'm being one of these guys, but let me be me and say the truth. Because I hate being a fake in front of all you motherfuckers. I have unfortunately have had the displeasure of being in 2 third world countries, and I gotta tell you, I've never been more happier than being born and bred in this great nation of ours. God damn it. Because I can tell you, man, nobody in another country knows how to make a goddamn hamburger like this fucking country. Either they're not seasoning it right, or they're feeding me some kind of horse or camel bullshit, and it doesn't taste like a hamburger is all I'm gonna say. I lost weight when I went out of town, out of the country is all I'm gonna say. I lost a lot of weight because I didn't eat. All of a sudden I became vegan. Oh, God damn it, at least your vegetables are still the same in this country as it is in my country, because apparently your meat isn't. You're feeding me dogs or cats or who knows what the fuck ass you're feeding me, so I ain't gonna fucking eat it anymore. God damn it. Anyways, what I was trying to get to is that all of us, you know, we take things for granted. We're spoiled. We're used to fine meat like veal and cows and horses and shit. But other countries, they're not into these. They don't have the luxury of eating these fine delicacies, and people take it for granted. Motherfuckers, I see motherfuckers literally taking bites out of hamburgers and saying, "Oh, they put onions in this," and they throw it out the window of their car. And then there's a burger there on the floor. It's shit, a whole fucking burger, you know. I see motherfuckers just wasting shit. Well, eventually, the God of the Jews, Jehovah, was gonna have enough. And it's happening, my friends. It's finally happening. Not to me, because I ain't Jewish. You know what I'm saying? But to all the motherfuckers, all fire and brimstone is raining down on West Hollywood, California, and Los Angeles this week.
Live.
And it is a sight to behold. This looks straight out of a fucking movie. Doesn't even look real. Yet it is. It's an amazing sight, to say the least. Something that has been biblically predicted by Jesus and his disciples and the followers of the word of the one true God. Fuck you, Demiurge. Yeah. Here it is, on fire. The cesspool of America. Where all the world's leading pedophiliacs and the wealthy the Jeffrey Epstein supporters, and the Ezra Miller lovers, and the fucking Jonathan Major sympathizers. All these motherfuckers live here. And God of the Jews, not my God. My God's not this. My God is not a vengeful God. Only the God of the Jews is vengeful. And he's vengeful against anyone who is not Jewish. Apparently. You know, and anyone who is homosexual. Let's be honest, that's what's going on here. But yes, look at this. This looks like a volcano. Remember that movie? What was that movie called? Dante's Peak? No, it wasn't Dante's Peak. I don't forget what it was called. There was a volcano in Los Angeles and shit. This is exactly what this looks like. Oh my God. It's pretty scary, you fellas. It's pretty scary. They're saying that entire neighborhoods have completely been gone. They're decimated, and there's nothing left, just a frame of the squares of the house. All right? Don't worry. Nobody was hurt. These people actually have, alarms and shit like that, and then shouldn't have, so a lot of people were able to evacuate. The dumbasses left their pets at home, so there's a lot of dogs and cats that are dying in the fires right now. Because people don't give a shit about their pets enough to remember them leaving at home. Either that, or these assholes were somewhere in another house that they own, in another state. Because that's exactly what's happening. Because I don't know if you all notice, but the neighborhoods that are burning belong to all the world's finest. Oh yeah. People just like the great Mark Hamill, who lost his $140 million Joker Funhouse mansion in LA. Fucking shit. Not even Luke Skywalker's fucking lightsaber could save him from the fires. They burned his fucking house. Oh, he said, I got out of there. We're fleeing for our lives. I'm old. I almost had a heart attack. I was gonna film the next Luke Skywalker cameo ghost in the Kathleen Kennedy and shit. My poor $150 million mansion with memorabilia is gone. God damn it. But he wasn't the only one affected, fellas. Because none other than ex-hottie. Yeah, and I mean that ex-hottie. She's not that good looking nowadays. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Remember her from back in the day? Can't Hardly Wait and all those teen movies. She was a hottie. Back in the day. She posted a Instagram photo of her and her children leaving the neighborhood that's on fire. And she says, I'm fucking high and drunk, pressing all the wrong buttons. Give me a fucking break. And she says, I have no words, only prayers, and holding as much hope as I can for our home and our kids while we watch everything burn. Thank you to every first responder fighting so hard for all of us. Thank you for every friend who's reached out and you person that I've hugged in tears. Some fucking pervert just wanted to hug her titties, that's all. That would have been me. Come here, baby. I'm sorry you lost your house.
Live.
Poor Jennifer Love Hewitt. She lost her fucking house and her multi-million-dollar mansion over there in the Hollywood Hills and ass for everybody over there. But it was just her that was affected because none other than Family Guy star himself, James Wood. James Wood posted a photo of his neighbor's house just down the street and shit. And it was on fire. And he was like saying, like, my house is next, fellas. He was saying, Holy shit, 2 houses from now, my neighbor, his $10 million house is on fire. God damn it. Fuck you, Gary Newsom. He was saying Gavin Newsom. He was fucking pissed. And he was saying all this, like, you know, this right-wing rhetoric they said. Not me, like some other motherfuckers were saying it was right-wing. I don't know, it just sounded crazy, old man, to me. But some people said it was right-wing, Trump-loving bullshit they were saying. I don't know. They were saying this ass, and then some kid came out and said, "Hey, Mr. James Woods," some fucking one of these, you know, one of these non-binaries, these non-binary homosexual motherfuckers that wear the pink hair and the thick glasses and shit, doesn't know if he's got a penis or a vagina. The motherfuckers came out and was like, "Hey, Mr. James Wood, weren't you the one who was saying that there's no such thing as climate change? Well, guess what? This is what you get, you motherfucker. Climate change in your face, biatch." And fucking James Wood got mad and replied, "The fire is not from climate change, you little piece of shit. Yeah, it's because liberal idiots like you elect liberal idiots like Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass, and one doesn't understand the first thing about fire management, and others can't fill the water reservoirs." And he posted a thing from the New York Post, this fucking fake ass news. Trump was right, the fake news. This shit that they posted, he says, "LA Mayor Karen Ass cut fire department funding by $17 million months before the wildfires turned cities into hellscape." Oh! Fucking James Wood. And no one on Twitter has been able to Twitter check him. You know how people are all like, "Oh, he's lying," and they put one of those things, "Oh, this is a fake post, it was done by AI," or some shit like that, you know? No one has been able to do that because this guy's not telling no lies. Oh, just like Gomer Kyle just said. Oh, it's getting crazy, fellas, with these LA fires. It really has. And I gotta say, from the bottom of my heart, here at the Underground Broadcast, we want to try and do everything we can to help everyone out there who's losing everything they've worked hard for. Because people are suffering out there, folks. They really are. People are suffering. People are in pain. Celebrities are losing their multi-million-dollar houses, their winter lodges, their summer homes, their penthouses, their every other weekend place to throw a Diddy party at, and shit. And a lot of them nearly lost their lives. People like Billy Crystal, who lost his $80 million condo by the beach. People like Sir Anthony Hopkins, who lost his $200 million fucking mansion by the beach and the yacht. Nobody knows why the fuck the boat caught on fire, because it was in the water, but somehow it caught on fire. Now the insurance money is they have to pay his ass. People like the dude who fell asleep with a cigarette and probably started this whole fucking thing in his $20 million home. And Mandy Moore, by the way, she has a GoFundMe account right now. Mandy Moore, multi-million-dollar Grammy Award winning artist, platinum artist back in the day, has a GoFundMe right now. Help her out. She lost her $15 million summer home in LA. She barely made it out of there 3 weeks ago. But it doesn't just end there, my friends. Because people like Miles Teller out there, Miles Teller and his wife, they left all their belongings, their Gucci sheets, their platinum plates, and their gold crystal toilet. Everything was burnt and lost for them. Anna Faris, her their dogs were burning the fire because she's a fucking ignorant, dumb piece of shit who left it behind. Yeah. Melissa Rivers, she left her plastic surgeon in the bathroom and he died. So she needs a new plastic surgeon, folks. And Paris Hilton, she lost a small little condo that she only used 3 years ago. So folks, here at the Underground Broadcast, we're gonna do our best to help these poor victims of the fires. And we're starting our very own Help the Celebrity Ko-fi accounts. Just send our money to the Underground Broadcast, Ko-fi.com/the Underground Broadcast. We're trying to raise at least $1.2 million. That's not enough, though. We need more millions. But that's the minimum to help these poor, suffering celebrities. Do your best. Out of the goodness of your heart in this holiday season. Do what the good Lord and Savior and the God of the Jews to stop his wrath from raining down on us all. Cheers. That's enough.
Live.
Later, Timmons. Thank you for being here, motherfucker. Cheers. But one question still remains. One question still remains. Who did it? What started all of this? Well, there was some reporters downtown in LA near the fires, and they think we got to the bottom of it, fellas. All right? This one Filipino-Mexican guy, one of these Andrew Sanchez motherfuckers, walking downtown there, he had all the answers. Let's hear what the reporters uncovered about the fires.
Say that again?
Why is there a fire happening right now?
There are multiple fires that are taking place.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're in the news though. You're supposed to know.
Well, I don't know how it started. We don't know how it started. There, you know,
I think
winds.
It's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Cheers!
Live.
Let's see that one more time, bro.
Say that again?
Why is there a fire happening right now?
There are multiple fires that are taking place.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're in the news though. You're supposed to know.
Well, I don't know how it started. We don't know how it started. There, you know,
I think
winds.
It's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
We don't know how it started. Oh, I think it's all the gay people in LA. Cheers, Tony, you motherfucker! Oh my god! All the fucking. Let's. I'm just gonna show that.
You know,
I think
winds.
It's all the gay people in LA.
You know,
I think
winds.
It's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go. Okay. You know,
I think
winds.
It's all the gay people in LA.
You know,
I think
winds.
It's all the gay people in LA.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
And that is why you don't do live television, you fucking idiots. Cheers. Oh, that guy cracked it. That guy knew. That guy knows what a fucking was. Hey, fucking Street T Tony, wasn't that down the block from where you live, motherfucker? Oh, yeah. So, bitch. Oh, I love you guys. Cheers, everybody. We're done with the weekly pop culture breakdown. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notifications to stay up to date with all your weekly political, pop culture, and comic book nerd ass. Cheers. But let's round up the show with what everybody's been waiting for, supposedly. We're about to lose all our viewers here. The weekly comic book nerd shit. Oh, yeah. Comic book nerd shit. And this week, oh my god, they showed the shittiest trailer to probably what is going to become the new champion of shittiest movies. And not only that, but biggest failures at the box office. Something called In the Lost Lands. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. Before I start shitting on this, this is a some kind of short story written by George R.R. Martin, the guy who made Game of Thrones. And it's being adapted into a live action movie by the director of the Resident Evil movies, the guy who only makes movies specifically to put his wife, Mia Malkovich or whatever, multipass, a chick who shows her tits and is naked in every fucking movie she's ever been in. I'm not playing. Every movie that's ever been credited to her, every Resident Evil movie, you will see her titties or her bush. I promise you. Look for it. It's true. This guy only makes movies so that she can star in them because nobody wants to hire her because she's a horrible actress. And so, to make this movie even shittier, because she's no fucking good of an actress, he goes ahead and hires Hollywood's shittiest actor, Dave Bautista. Oh my god. This movie looks like ass. I cannot show the trailer because I don't want... It'll be the most embarrassing thing if I get a copyright strike for this fucking movie. And I promise you, Columbia or Universal or whoever the fuck dreamt up of making this ass would give us a copyright strike because I'm trashing the shit out of it. So I can't show the fucking trailer because I'm not Eric Voss or Heavy Spoilers or one of those other pussies who fucking sucks dick and gets fucking to show trailers and all this ass, unlike me, and dicks and pussies and cunts, vaginas and all that ass. What else? Am I missing something? Anyways, this movie's gonna suck ass. It looks like trash. It's a CGI fuckfest. They're in a desert. I don't even know what's going on. It makes no sense. I give a fuck if George R. R. Martin wrote this. If they're looking at Khaleesi's or dragons, I don't give a fuck about this. Especially if Dave Bautista and this bitches. And then, she's gonna come out naked. I seen her naked. She doesn't have much of a titties or ass anyways. The only good thing about it is that they're pink. God damn it. Oh, this movie is going to be a bigger failure than The Crow, than The Flash, than that movie that just came out, Kraven the Hunter. This movie gonna suck ass. God damn it. And I'm done. We're moving on. Cheers. Alright, we're moving on to some semi-okay news. I don't know. I'm not even watching Star Wars anymore. But I feel I have to report on some of this ass. Because the late, great Ray Stevens has been recast. Not by choice. Believe me, I'm pretty sure they did not want to recast the man. It's very unfortunate what happened to him. But he's been recast by none other than the Hound himself, Rory McCann. And this is perfect. They're gonna make him look like him. And he kind of has the same stature and features. And the voice, he can do it. He can do it deep enough. It doesn't matter. This guy's a good actor. The Hound was a character that I hated throughout the series. But by the end of it, you did not want him to die with in that castle the way he did. Let's be honest. You didn't want him to die. And Ira showed up. Was going to kill him, but he was already dead. It's shit. So, yeah. This is a very interesting and I think perfect recasting. One of the most perfect recastings they've ever done in any series or shit that I've seen. This is really good. I can already see him. I mean, the beard's already there. Turn it white. Obviously he's wearing a prosthetic because he was burnt, or what, that ass that his brother burnt him. But obviously they're gonna make his hair exactly like that. He's perfect, man. He kind of looks like him. His nose is a little different, but it don't matter. I just hope he acts the same way he was acting. And this guy is probably a really good actor, so I think he's gonna nail it. Am I excited for Ahsoka season 2? Not really. It was a show that was the most palatable Star Wars show in the last fucking decade that they've done. But it wasn't fucking good. I mean, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't fucking Star Wars, Clone Wars, or Rebels. It was kind of half-assed, if you ask me. But anyways, more shitty Star Wars news. Because apparently, and this pisses me the fuck off, Disney and Lucas and Kathleen Kennedy are currently working on a Disney Plus series that will take place in the Knights of the Old Republic era. God fucking damn it. And I can't even press it long enough. The last thing they hadn't put their little fucking hands on, that they hadn't destroyed canon on. The shit. Okay, I know that over here is Darth Vader. There's some Darth Maul over here, but the stuff I'm facing over here is Darth Revan, which is right there. I am a huge Darth Revan simp. And it was the last piece of Star Wars that they had not destroyed. And it's the last piece of Star Wars that they are getting rid of. They're gonna taint it. Change the lore. Lesbians, homosexuals, non-binaryisms, fucking robots drinking oil at a bar. Little 6-year-old girls telling a Jedi Master what to do and to calm down and focus. I'm fucking done. I hope it's probably true. It's probably true. God damn it. It's probably, I was gonna say, I hope it's not true. Yeah, I really do hope it's not true, but it's probably true. It's probably true. Because they know they've already lost all the money with that stupid fucking the Acolyte. They've ruined Sith lore in general. Actual Sith lore was ruined in that fucking show. Completely fucking ruined. Forever. So now they're trying to jump into another shit that Lucas wrote. Let's see if we can try something else here. You're gonna ruin this! They already changed also Mandalorian lore. Even though I was accepted of some of those lores. I was accepted of. I was like, it's still good. I mean, Filoni hasn't fucked up yet. He started fucking up around season 2 and season 3 and shit. When he started adding Boba Fett. I'm just... I spent so much money on these things, man, and I'm so pissed off about it. That they're worthless. God damn it. Alright, we're moving on to the ass of the show. And you know I'm talking about Mr. Good old James Gunn. This dumbass who's single-handedly going to destroy Warner Brothers with his idiotic fan fiction and shit. Fuck you, James Gunn. Your goddamn live-action Super Friends Superman movie is not going to make any money because people are going to go see Jurassic World Rebirth and people are going to go see the Fantastic Four and shit more than they're going to want to see your shitty-ass fucking movie. Let it be known, I'm calling it right now. No one's gonna give a shit about your Superman being saved by a stupid little piece of shit dog with full of fleas. Woof, 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 woof. Fuck you! God damn it. We talked about it. This fucking guy's, he hates Batman as a character. He's a fucking noob. He only likes monsters. This guy is an uncreative, untalented piece of shit. That unless you give him something that has to do with monsters, squids, or fishes, or dinosaurs and shit, he doesn't know how to write. He doesn't know how to write stories. He doesn't know what to do and shit. You saw the trailer just like I did, the Superman trailer. You saw it just like I did. There's a fucking dinosaur in it, a huge kaiju, and not even a cool looking dinosaur, realistic, attacking a city. It's got goofy eyes and shit. It's looking like a giant Pokemon attacking the city. Fucking idiot. In a Superman movie, there's a huge fucking planet crashing into the earth. And he's taking his time putting his costume on. He's taking his time kissing Lois. This fucking idiot. Superman's all beat up. Help me, puppy. Fuck you, James Gunn. Help me, puppy. Fuck you, James Gunn. You idiot. He didn't know what to do with Batman. So he wants to make a Clayface movie first. He's a dumbass. Oh, let me do it reverse and make the villains just like Sony. Because it works so well for Sony. They made Kraven the Hunter and Venom and Madam Web and all these fucking movies. So let's do it over here in the DC, right? Because I'm James Gunn and I'm better than you because I look like Steve Jobs. Fucking idiot. Well, he was begging Matt Reeves. We talked about it. He's begging him. Hey, can I join your universe with mine? Your Robert Pattinson could be the Batman in my universe. He's young, just like Superman. It fits perfect. And Matt Reeves is like, yeah, no, I don't think so, James. Mine is more grounded and doesn't suck ass like your fucking Super Friends 1960 bullshit. That's what fucking Matt Reeves told him. And so then James Gunn got all mad and was like, you know what? I'm gonna delay your shitty movie to 2027. What do you think about that, Reeves? And Matt Reeves is like, it doesn't matter. The fans like my Batman and the Penguin. And Colin Farrell just won Best Actor on the Golden Globes for the show. And the season 2 got greenlit by Warner. And you can't fucking delay that show either. Bitch. So James go like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna delay my Batman. And shit. And that way, Warner won't let you put out your Batman because Warner says, well, we can't put two Batmans out at the same time. Yeah. And if you don't think that James Gunn is not deliberately sabotaging Matt Reeves' Batman, but also deliberately sabotaging his own Batman because he secretly hates Batman as a character. If you think Son of Man's just a hater, he's always talking shit about James Gunn. This came out of the mouth of the motherfucker who's making James Gunn's shitty Batman movie. We talked about it last week, but here's some more quotes that came out of this week. Alright, this coming out of Andy Muschietti himself. Andy Muschietti came out and said, No, Robert Pattinson is not going to be our Batman. I'm going to have another different Batman. And then the next question in the Mexican show, they ask him, well, who's your Batman? And had James Gunn told you who's your Batman? And he said, well, I'm going to be honest with you, Mr. Mexican, sir. Even though I'm Italian, but I'm speaking Mexican in the Mexican podcast. I don't have the video, right? I didn't have time. But I'm telling you the truth. Unlike last time that I was fucking around. Anyway, he says, well, I'll be perfectly honest with you. The last time I spoke to Senor Pistola, that's how you say Mr. Gunn in Spanish. Senor Pistola. The last time I spoke to this asshole was before he started production for Superman 2 years ago. 2 years ago. James Gunn has nothing for Batman. The Batman is never going to be done. James Gunn knows for a fact that the moment his shitty ass Superman movie makes zero fucking money, that Warner is gonna cancel his shitty Clayface movie. Unfortunately, and I do mean unfortunately, his Supergirl movie would have already been filmed because it already started filming right now already. This guy's fast-tracking his projects. He's trying to fast-track Swamp Thing 2 and shit. And Clayface. He wants Clayface to start shooting in February. He wants to get this done before his fucking Superman movie comes out. Because the moment the Superman fails, every other project that was in the pipeline, which was all gonna be monsters and demons and fucking creatures and aliens, it was not gonna be Superman or Flash or Batman or Wonder Woman or Aquaman. It was not gonna be none of those. It was gonna be a bunch of fucking bullshit. Trust me. A bunch of creatures and monsters and aliens and, you know, fucking ghosts and ass like that. That's what this guy was gonna present. It's all gonna be canceled. Fuck you, James Gunn. Fuck you, you piece of fucking trash. Fuck you. And it's always live. Anyways, why the fuck do I still have the fires burning in Los Angeles? For fuck's sakes. Cheers! Live. You see, this is what happens when you let some drunk son of a bitch run a show by himself. One of these days, we're gonna have enough money from the Patreons, from the monetizations, from the selling of shirts and CDs and videotapes and OnlyFans pornography and fucking cameos and subscriptions to magazines and a bunch of other stuff I got down the line. All right, they're gonna be greeting cards and mugs and all that ass. One of these days when we have all that coming in, the income, I'm a white guy pressing all the buttons and running the show. Alright, don't worry, there's gonna be a teleprompter reading the lines, so I don't have to fucking sound like an idiot here in front of everybody, the two of you watching tonight, and shit. Alright, don't worry, it's coming soon. I can feel it. Alright, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. To more ass. It's none other than some Sony ass. Cause guess what? Something amazing happened this week. None other than pretty boy, Nancy boy. I don't have any other witty remark. Think I'm getting pretty drunk here and high. Hey, let me just keep going. Tom Holland is going to literally become the very first Spider-Man to actually marry his Mary fucking Jane.
Live.
That's right. Because we all know that Tobey Maguire was fucking Kirsten Dunst when he was Spider-Man and they were going out as Mary Jane, even though the studio specifically told both of them not to start dating. And they did. They fucked each other all through the 3 movies. And they didn't stay together. The same thing happened with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. The studio specifically told them, do not start fucking each other. And that's exactly what they did. But they didn't stay together because Emma Stone is kind of slutty. And Andrew Garfield is British. But this little boy proposed to Zendaya this week. And Zendaya likes his rock hard abs and his muscles and his white no-haired dick. And frankly, I think everyone here, especially watching here tonight, anybody in the chat room, you all know we appreciate a good hairless dick. No stub, no evidence, just hairless, smooth. Yeah, like a surfboard. Oh yeah.
Live.
Yeah, congratulations, Tom Holland and Zendaya, newly engaged. They're gonna have, I'm calling it, babies within the next year and a half. I think it's gonna be within the year. This kid's gonna dump inside of her fast. I'm telling you, it's gonna be within the year. But a year and a half tops. Two max. But I'm telling you, within a year, Tom Holland's getting this little model pregnant. This little chick, she poses everywhere. She goes out and see through. I mean, if you follow the careers and you look on the internet, you've seen her nipples. I mean, come on, you've seen her topless. You have. I have. Not because I searched for it, but because she decided to go to a premiere like that. Just like many of the girls and women, young women do nowadays. God bless them.
Live.
Seems to be the style. It seems to be the preference nowadays. I certainly have no objections. Cheers to that. Congratulations to Tom Holland. All I'm going to say is get married now before your career is officially over as Spider-Man. You dumbass. Because guess what? It sounds like, with all these rumors, that Kevin Feige and Sony are fucking up. Because Spider-Man 4, as we talked about in the past weeks, is a complete and utter fucking mess. A movie that's completely been saturated with not only Daredevil, The Punisher, Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, Zendaya, MJ, fucking, that fat kid, Ned, Mephisto, Kingpin, No, from the God of the Symbiotes from Venom 3, Venom, a bunch of other symbiotes, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield. God damn it. And let's not forget the always mandatory cameo, and nowadays, unfortunately, by a CGI Stan Lee. So yes, this movie is looking like ass. And everybody's been really worried about it. Somebody gave this to Tom Holland and he thought it was great. Kevin Feige says, no way in hell we are ever going to fucking make this shitty movie. And I agree with him. But apparently, God damn it, I swear, I feel like, honestly at this point, I feel like Kevin Feige and Marvel are deliberately just throwing shit out there. Just throwing ass. So that everybody can report nonsense. Because this is what we're getting. The newly written script that Kevin Feige and Marvel are coming up with, apparently, is now a movie involving Tom Holland's Spider-Man teaming up. Makes no fucking sense, by the way. Teaming up with John Bernthal's The Punisher to fight the Hulk. What? Out of fucking nowhere. Look, as fucked up and crazy as the last movie sounded, that I just explained, all these characters and all these things, as fucked up and nonsensical as it sounded, that actually made more sense than this. And let me explain to you why. Because this movie, this Spider-Man 4, is going to take place right after Avengers Doomsday. What happens in Avengers Doomsday is the world, everything ends. Reality is going to end. That's why it's called Doomsday. Everything, the multiverse will end in that movie. And Dr. Doom, Robert Downey Jr., is going to create a new reality, a new world, and put everyone in it. In his own image, and everyone, they're not going to remember. No one's going to remember. But everyone's going to be in it all of a sudden. You know? Dr. Doom, and he's going to be the god or the president or the king. Something like that. And only a few heroes, I don't know how they're going to do it. Only a few heroes are going to remember, and they're the ones that are going to try to fucking, in this new world, new reality, they're going to try to fucking stop the president or the king and turn things back the way they used to be. That's what it is. The other one makes more sense because it's got all this craziness in it. I guess this could be a new reality, but I don't know. I'm with you, Stream Team Tony. We were teased the goddamn Scorpion since Spider-Man Homecoming. Since the very first solo MCU Spider-Man movie. At the very end, we were teased. And in that movie, we were introduced to Matt Gargan, the Scorpion. And he got the scar, and he wanted revenge. And at the end of the movie, he even told the Vulture he wanted to know who Spider-Man was to get revenge. God damn it. So, we already had the introduction of the Scorpion, and we never got a payoff or a follow-up, which has always pissed me off. So, and let's not forget that all of this continuity is completely fucked, because Sony, remember, they took the Vulture into their shitty Sonyverse that doesn't even exist anymore. Because Sony's now going to focus only on Spider-Man movies and Spider-Man variants like Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider. Or not Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage's Spider Noir. And they're probably going to do other like Spider-Gwen and other Spider-Silks and other Spider variants. But they're no longer going to do villain movies, which was stupid of them to do in the first place. Why do you want to see a Kraven the Hunter movie when he does not hunt Spider-Man? Why do you want to see a Madam Web movie when she doesn't show up to mentor or help Spider-Man? Why do you want to see a Morbius the Vampire movie when he's not fighting Spider-Man? Why do I want to see a Venom movie when he never even meets or fights Spider-Man? Why? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I don't. Sony, you idiots. You keep making the movie we don't want to see. Because the movie we love those characters, but we love them when they're fighting Spider-Man. You idiots. I don't know what Sony and Marvel are doing. This, to me, genuinely sounds like Kevin Feige is throwing lies out there. And the leakers are biting. And this is the news we're getting. Because it doesn't sound plausible or even, it doesn't make sense. And if this ends up being real, then Kevin Feige and Marvel, they have lost their touch. And it is acting crazy. This is nonsense. At the same time, maybe I am not seeing the bigger picture. Oh, wait, son of man, you're changing your mind. All of a sudden, maybe you'd like the Punisher teaming up with Spider-Man versus the Hulk? Oh, shit. No, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not seeing the bigger picture. Because there's another rumor out there. And the other rumor currently, and this ties into this, the other rumor is that Kevin Feige and Marvel have reached out to George Miller. You know, Mad Max, George Miller. And they want him. And they're giving him the option. Do you want to we want you to film, make a movie for Marvel. Do you want to do World War Hulk? Or do you want to do Thor 5? World War Hulk is a big monster, destruction, apocalyptic settings, and shit. And Thor is like space and monsters, and it could also be apocalyptic end of the universe. And so they're giving him that's a rumor. They're giving him the option. If this is true, maybe they're gonna tie in. And I'm just throwing out big maybes here. They're gonna tie in their Spider-Man movie where Hulk and Spider-Man, low-level street heroes, are suddenly trying to stop a rampaging Hulk that leads into World War Hulk, the movie. Now, I'm reaching for the stars in all these rumors because this still makes no sense when you know Marvel's fucking timeline. Alright? Because we're going to have a Fantastic Four, the movie. Then we're going to have Avengers Doomsday, which is the end of reality. Then Spider-Man 4, which is taking place in this brand new reality. Which, now that I think about it, any of those two movies are possibilities. If this is a brand new world that Doctor Doom creates, those other two movies now make sense. Peter Parker's not going to remember that anything's changed. He thinks everything's normal. So, yeah, Spider-Man 4 could be one of those two other movies. But then after that is Secret Wars. World War Hulk and Thor 5 would not happen until after Secret Wars and all of this saga ends. And the reset is done. Remember, after the reset, we're finally going to have Tony Stark and white Captain America back, and everything's gonna be new actors, but all your heroes will finally be together with brand new X-Men, not Hugh Jackman, not all the old X-Men, brand new X-Men and the new Fantastic Four, and everyone, all the heroes from all the comic books, from all the stories you know when you were a kid and you've known all your life, will finally be together in the movies. Except not your favorite actors like Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Yost, Chris Hemsworth's probably not going to be there. Chris Hemsworth's not going to be there. Ruffalo's gone. All those fucking guys. They're all the originals. Everyone's going to be gone. Actors. You'll be new actors. But the point is, all your heroes, everything will finally be existing in one universe, finally. That's what this is all finally going to lead into. That's probably 2030, is what I say. It all finally ends, and we finally have everything there. Oh, well. Why do I say all this recast is going to happen? Because another rumor that just came out is that they are recasting T'Challa. But not T'Challa, but a grown-up version of his son we saw. King T'Challa of Wakanda will be recasted, but not King T'Challa, but his son T'Challa Jr. They're recasting him, and they're looking for an older man to be the new Black Panther in the reset. All of these are all falling in order and coinciding with all the rumors, and this all looks to be true. Time will tell, is what I say. Nobody wants a female Black Panther. We all know how much that failed. Anyways, especially if she doesn't want to get vaccinated and shit. The current rumor, and it's probably not a rumor because this is the only characters they've introduced in the universe. For the new Avengers, oh wait, but let me spoil it. It's no longer new Avengers. Because we're no longer confident in our ability to make billion-dollar movies. So this movie has been reduced to a Disney Plus show. And since we don't have confidence enough to name it New Avengers, because we don't want to taint the name of Avengers that actually makes us money, let's just call it something else. So we're gonna call it The Champions. And the current roster is this: Cassie Lang from Ant-Man 3, little Kamala Khan from Kamala Khan Show, Spectacular Wonder Hour, or whatever it was called, little gay boy Joe Locke from Agatha All Along, Wanda's son, little Hawkeye girl, hottie, just married, touchdown king, Josh, I forget his name, Josh whatever the fuck, for the Buffalo Bills, little hottie over here, everybody want to fuck her, not anymore, motherfucker, she's taken. Xochitl Gomez, America Chavez doesn't know a word of fucking Spanish. God damn it, they should have chosen a real Mexican. None of the little girl doesn't know how to speak. And little hoodling, little hoodlum over here, thug girl, you know what, how you say, little girl, you know what I'm saying, Riri Williams. And this is the current Champions TV show. Josh Allen, thank you very much. Go Macau. Champions Disney Plus show. Instead of Young Avengers, it'll be called Champions. So basically, another show full of fucking lesbians, non-binaries, gays, and homosexuals. Lesbians. They're never gonna learn, fellas. They're never gonna learn. This is your Young Avengers ass. Oh my god. Well, you know what? Whatever. We'll see how their $400 million fucking investment ends up, because you know that's how much they're gonna piss away on a 6-episode show. This is the typical Disney Marvel ass. Let me piss away $300 million on 6 episodes on a bunch of amateur kids that have only acted twice in their lives. Fuck it, because we got CGI and special effects and half-ass writers that have purple hair and pink hair and thick glasses and shit, and don't even know if they gotta go into the men's or the women's bathrooms every afternoon. Sit there wondering, where do I go in? Which door should I go in today? God damn it. We're gonna make hits for Hollywood, they say. That's what they say. That's what they say. I don't know. Another thing Kevin Feige's come on and said. Yeah. Cheers, Gomer. Another thing that they say about the Kevin Feige water cooler, the rumors, the motherfuckers, they're spilling all the beans out there. They're coming out and say Kevin Feige has said that Magneto is stale, and there is no fucking way in hell that he's going to allow another X-Men villain to be Magneto. We're done. Kevin Feige is bringing in none other than Nathaniel Essex, Mr. Sinister. Oh, yeah. I don't even know. I think I might have said that wrong. I don't know if it's really Nathaniel. It might not be Nathaniel. I don't remember. But he's bringing in Mr. Sinister to be the main bad for the X-Men after the Secret Wars. Because once we're in the brand new created reality where everything is merged, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and brand new MCU, I'm telling you, we're going to get new actors. Tony Stark will be back. All the characters that died will be back, but new actors. Everything will be back to normal with the inclusion of X-Men and Fantastic Four and Deadpool, and everything's together, finally. In that new world, it's going to be the next saga is going to be the mutant saga, 100%. And it's going to be Mr. Sinister that's going to bring the trouble, is what they're saying. And my pick, my fan casting right now, is none other than the great Bryan Cranston. I think Walter White would be perfect for Mr. Sinister. He's got the range. He's perfect. I mean, already AI, and all I did was describe Bryan Cranston looking like this, and they did it. And already I could tell you he's perfect. He looks perfect. He looks just like Mr. Sinister. I think that's my fan pick, everybody, for Mr. Sinister in the MCU of the coming and shit. If it happens. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who would you like to see as Mr. Sinister? And do you even think Mr. Sinister should be the big bad for the new X-Men and shit? Do you miss Magneto? Do you want to be Juggernaut or some other asshole? Some guy from space or some son of a bitch who doesn't even know what his name is? What is that guy is? He has amnesia and shit. I hate that fucking dick. No, I don't think it's him. It could be. But even if it is, no one's gonna fucking pay attention to that kind of ass. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, we're moving on from this, and I'm giving you the last piece of ass for tonight. And this is actually the best part. None other than an official fucking look of the Fantastic Four. Oh wait, no. Like, this is why it's so confusing. This guy's a Hulk villain. And here he is, the villain for the Captain America Brave New World movie. The leader. Yeah. What's his... Tim Blake Nelson is coming back to reprise his role as the leader. And he looks pretty lame, in my opinion. I think his head could have been way fucking bigger, veinier. They needed veins across his fucking forehead. I know he's a good fucking actor. But this, and another thing, he doesn't even look green. And the spoilers were right. We already spoiled this movie like 2 or 3 weeks ago. The entire fucking movie, we spoiled it. All right, we did. And those spoilers, the guy who spoiled it specifically said he doesn't look like his head's that big. It looks like he's wearing a prosthetic, like a small prosthetic and a bald cap. And he says, and his skin's not that green. It's slightly tinted green, but it still kind of looks like human skin. It doesn't look like green like the leader should. And looking at this, he's right. It's not fucking green. It's not. This is total ass. This, I mean, I don't even know why. The Captain America movie is going to be the most disappointing movie since fucking Eternals. Just you wait. Or the Marvels. People are going to trash it once this comes out. Another villain that's been completely assed and trashed by Marvel is all I'm going to say. Complete fucking failure. But anyways, I'm done with the weekly political pop culture breakdown and the comic book nerd shit for all of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of life advice to take home for the evening, and maybe leave you with something to really think about. Nothing fucking matters. You're gonna die just like the person next door. You are. And within 2 or 3 generations, no one's gonna remember anything you did or anything that other person did. All those people that talk shit about you will also be dead. All those people that made fun of you will also be dead. Your boss, who said never gave you a promotion, will also be dead. Your wife, your ex-girlfriend who cheated on you will also be dead. Alright? Everyone who let you down in life will be dead. Your friends, your family, everyone who did good or bad to you will be dead. And no one after them will remember you, because they never told anyone else anything about you. So at the end of the day, what difference does it fucking make what any one of them thinks of you or what you're doing right now? Because you're gonna end up in the same goddamn place they are. Dead. So fuck what your friends, or your family, or anybody you meet say about you or what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, you're not doing it for any one of them. And if you are, God bless you for at least thinking of other human beings, even though human beings are disgusting creatures who are selfish and only think about themselves. God bless you for doing things for other people. Because most of us don't. But live your life for you. Because at the end of the day, that's all you have is yourself. In here, no one talks to you but you. The only thing that exists, that is real, that is conscious. Learn to live for you, and life will get better. Cheers. I'll see you next week.
What the fuck, man? Fucking running like lady, eh?